We hit the Thurston Halls to ask some of the most funny, bizarre, off-the-wall questions. Here's some of the funny or crazy responses that we got back.
How many legs do you think it takes to get to the center of a lollipop?
3 works.
3?
Yeah.
And would you rather have a goat or a horse in your bed, and why?
I'd rather have a goat in my bed because I be getting lonely and shit, so I'ma cuddle with it.
I have a horse in my bed.
Why?
Because it seems comfortable.
I'd rather have a horse because, like, then I could wake up and ride a horse to school. Like, I think that would be kind of cool.
It would. And what about you?
I think a horse too, because ghosts are kind of loud, and also they be headbutting people. But like horses are nice, and they're like emotionally in tune. I like me a good horse, okay?
I'd rather have a goat because I'd rather wake up to see it staring into my eyes than a horse. Because, I mean, the goat, it's less creepy than a horse. And a horse would just be weird if it was in my bed. It'd probably break my bed, too.
I say a goat, so I could look up and stare at myself every day.
Would you rather get kicked in the chest by a kangaroo or uppercut by Mike Tyson?
I would have to say get uppercut by Mike Tyson because if I get kicked by a kangaroo, my back gonna be broke, so.
I'd say the same thing, Mike Tyson, because Mike Tyson, you put an ice pack on it, call it death, you get uppercutted, but a kangaroo, you might be on the cane or crutches for the rest of your life, and I can't go out like that.
New phone rule strikes the student body like a lightning bolt. Stay tuned to find out why. You've seen them in the hall. What are their names? And what do they teach? Eagle Report rolls out the welcome mat for our new teachers. Seniors, are you looking to go to college? THTV and Dakota have a way to get you a leg up on the competition. All of this and more in this year's first edition of the Eagle Report. Hey there everybody, we've got an all-new cast and crew this time around. There's a lot in the works, and we can't wait to show it to you all. You may have noticed some new faces in the building. Who are these mysterious figures? What do they teach? Here's John and Jada with the answers.
Who are you and what is your class about?
My name is Mr. Chasnick, and my class here at Thurston is all about band and music.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Bruner, and I'm an instructor for medical skills.
What schools did you teach at prior to Thurston?
Prior to Thurston, I spent 20 years in Detroit Public Schools, and I'm coming directly from Dakota High School, which is in Macomb Township, where I spent 2 years teaching in Macomb Township.
Yes, I come from William D. Ford Career Technical Center. I was there for 10 years. I worked as both a teacher's assistant and an instructor.
How's your first few weeks here at Thurston?
I really thoroughly enjoyed my time here at Thurston the first 3 weeks. It's really good kids, very welcoming staff. Everyone has been very supportive.
It's been wonderful since I started here. All the students are really excited to learn about the subject, which is medical, and we've started to do our skills, and they're really putting a lot of effort into that.
What are you expecting to do with your class this year?
This year, some of the things I'm expecting to do are perform 3 concerts. We'll have 1 this semester and 2 next semester. We'll also be hosting festival here like we have in the past. I'm also hoping to start a jazz band, and we also have been working with marching band this summer.
So far, we're going over a lot of aspects of safety because safety is important in construction trades, and we've been going over personal protective equipment, non-mechanical hazards, hazards that you would find in the shop, how to identify those hazards, and how to avoid hazards in the construction shop.
My favorite part is probably the students because they get really passionate and excited about the subject material, which makes me even more excited to teach them.
Seniors, these next 2 pieces are for you. Getting into college has always been rough. It involves patience, time, money, and a whole lot of writing. Luckily, Miss Escarole started a seminar to help seniors write essays on the college level to help your essay stand out above the rest. Take it away, Dakota and Tasia.
Recently, we got the chance to sit down and chat with 10th grade English teacher Miss Escarole to talk about her new college essay seminar hosted in her room.
Just because a lot of students ask for help anyway, so I would rather just have a designated time that we can just sit down and look at their essays and just see, you know, they need help. I'm just there to help.
Depending on the school, Ms. Erskine believes that the college application process is different for everyone.
Just depending on where they're at in the process. So I would say this, the sooner the better, but not to get too stressed out about it if you're not quite sure yet. I mean, because you still have until, January. And depending on what your goals are, depending on where you're going. Some colleges, it's better to apply early. Some, it doesn't really matter, so it just depends on the path that you're going to take after high school.
Wrapping up, here's some advice Ms. Erskine have for the seniors as they approach their new journey into adulthood.
Just use your head. Use your head. Make sure that whatever it is that you do, that you're really thinking about it and the consequences of the things that you do or don't do, and have confidence and know that you can do this. The real world is hard, but you can do it. We've prepared you.
It's no secret that the seniors are going on Thurston's biggest trip ever, but the public has to know. Some want to know why. Some want to know what awaits us on the boat. And some want to know, why didn't my class get a trip that cool? And we all want to know if our next group of seniors will get one too. Today we're interviewing my mother, Misha Early, to find out.
Tell me about the trip the seniors are going on.
March 22nd to March 25th of 2024, we are going on a Royal Caribbean cruise to the Bahamas. It's going to be fun.
What kinds of things are on the cruise?
Oh, everything's on the cruise. They have shops. You can go shopping. This particular ship that we're going on, the Allure of the Seas, have cupcake making classes, scrapbook classes, jewelry making classes, sushi making classes. They have a comedy show. They have an aquatic show. They have a theater. You name it, they have it. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
What's it been like trying to coordinate all this?
For the last week, it's been hectic. It's the deadline, so people are really trying to come in and get their bookings done. I think once that is over, once we really do all of that and get all the rooms together, it'll die down and it'll get a little easier. Then we have to book flights and stuff like that. So the reason that we have decided, and I'm not the only one, it's parents involved too. We basically want to do this because of the pandemic. It took a lot away from your high school years. First 2 years you guys were online. No interaction really with your peers or staff or anything. So we thought we should make your senior year fun because your freshman year wasn't good at all. So mid-October, expect to have some meetings. I'm going to have some meetings with your parents as well for everybody that's going on the school trip. We're also going to have a senior seminar to talk about what we plan to do for the rest of the year for you all. But maybe mid-October for the trip, we're just trying to finalize things, and as soon as I know something, you guys will.
Will there be a trip of this caliber for next year's seniors?
I hope so. If the parent takes it on, I will have all my information still available and a nice little binder I'm just going to hand off to one of the junior parents when they become senior parents.
I know I'm tired of the constant phone reminders, and I'm sure you are too. But we haven't gotten a decent answer as to why quite yet. To get those answers, here's Xavier and Cameron on the scene.
This 2023 year, Thurston has implemented a new policy for cell phones. But this comes with some very strong opinions from the students at THS.
I don't like the cell phone policy because I'm a senior and I should be allowed to use my phone, and I don't think that is fair.
A part of me doesn't like the cell phone policy, but another part of me also feels like us as kids will focus more on work and we can get more work done, so yeah.
I don't really like it. It's too restrictive. Like, we can't be on our phones like at the end of the class period, and we can't do anything.
This sudden change didn't come about without research from our admin.
So the policy was developed by looking at what other schools are doing. So this is a big thing in principal realms. Lots of principals around the state and around the country have been talking about this because it's a major issue. So this isn't a Thurston High School thing. This is a national, what are we going to do about this thing?
This policy was not implemented to annoy the students, but to help the teachers improve on student interaction and learning.
Really, we have to keep the focus on teaching and learning. So with the cell phones out of the way, students can focus on teaching and learning. The other issue is that students learned how to communicate online, and they didn't learn how to communicate face-to-face.
This policy may or may not have future updates for incoming THS students.
We did do a lot of surveys of teachers, before we implemented the policy, because the original plan was like you can't have it at all from 7:45 until 2:30. And so there were several teachers that said, well, that's not really realistic. And we as adults are allowed to have our phones during certain times of the day. So we think that they should be able to use it in the hallway during passing time and then also during lunch. Right now we're not considering changes, we're just gonna see how this goes.
Since this policy can have future updates, the Eagle Report will surely be there to let you know. For now, this is Xavier and
Cam
signing out of the Eagle Report.
That's it for this week's Eagle Report. Be on the lookout for our radio station looking to hit the airwaves next month. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss next week's Eagle Report. I'm Dylan Early, and that's all, folks. Be good people.